Welcome back to Colorado Sports Connection. We're talking with former Colorado Avalanche Curtis Leschyshyn. Curtis, question now I have for you is, what are you doing now that your career is over?
Well, after I retired, I did a couple years of TV and radio for Altitude. I enjoyed it. And then my kids started playing hockey and soccer, and so there were some activities I was missing that, as a parent, that I missed, as a player, and I didn't want to continue to miss them growing up, and so I stepped away from that and coached a little bit with my son's hockey team and my daughter's hockey team, and my son has now moved on that he doesn't need me to coach him anymore, so I'm just helping my daughter's team, and that's kind of what I do now, is just try to support them, and almost a professional chauffeur is what I am.
Now, rumor has it, though, too, at one time you took up another hobby, cycling. Talk about that.
Yeah, I think that was it was good for. I kind of started cycling when I was playing. It was a way of staying in shape in the off season. Mountain biking was what I started with, and then in 2004 we had the lockout season. I took up road bikes and racing a little bit, and kind of caught the bug and raced around here, age group racing, no high levels or anything like that, but enjoyed it and did it up till last season, race season, and probably won't do it this year just because I can't train enough. It takes a lot of time to train. I'm spending a lot of time traveling with my son that plays hockey, and so it's a little more difficult and less. When you have less time to train to try to get to an elite level, then you sort of just do it for fitness, and that's what I'm doing now, just trying to stay in shape a little.
Now, I'm going to say you caught more than a bug, because I believe you went over to France to follow Lance Armstrong?
Yeah, I was over with my wife, actually. The year that I played my 1,000th game in Ottawa, my wife actually bought me a trip to go over and watch the tour, and so I went on a 7-day trip over there and did some riding over there and watched the Tour de France, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's a whole nother world. I mean, cycling in Europe is a lot more popular than here in the States, and it's a passion for everyone over there. I mean, everyone rides a bike, and, so it was a great experience.
Now, you got to do some riding out there too, I believe. What was that like for you?
It was great. I mean, we rode some of the stages, not the complete stages, but some of the route that the actual riders rode on, so you can actually appreciate what they go through for the 3 weeks that they're racing. I mean, they're amazing athletes, that's for sure.
They're telling us we got about 30 seconds left, so I want to get your opinion on something really quick. This year's Colorado Avalanche team, they're young, but what do you expect out of them?
I think it's a team that is going to surprise a lot of people. I think last season was the same thing. No one predicted they could make the playoffs. They made the playoffs and pushed San Jose to their limit. I think the team will make the playoffs again this year, and I think make some noise in the playoffs. The one thing about making the playoffs is that it takes just a little bit of belief and some really strong goaltending, and that can take you a long way. And I think if Anderson stays healthy, that the Avalanche have a legitimate chance of going a long way.
Well, thank you for coming down. And one thing I could say is, I'm sure the Colorado Avalanche are definitely glad to have you back with the organization, and I'm sure the Colorado fans love having you back here in Denver as well.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greats for the Colorado Avalanche, Curtis Leschyshyn. We hope you enjoyed this show, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Colorado Sports Connection.